What's going on YouTube? Slifer Duelists back at it again with another deck profile. Today we're doing a kind of a cool anti-meta, pretty affordable deck profile today. Basically Umi control. As you can see, Kairyu Shin is our boss monster. So we'll get right into it. 40 card main, 15 card extra deck. So of course, starting off with the 3 big boss guy right here. Basically searches anything with Umi in its name and then basically stops your opponent from having anything but one monster literally sometimes on the board, and then could basically normal summon this guy for free once you have Legendary Ocean on the field. Very strong card and very cheap, so very cool. He's the boss monster, definitely a 3 of. And then next, Electric Jellyfish. This is our negate and kind of a beat stick as well, because he does gain attack when he negates something. So pretty cool, and the attack stays. It doesn't go away at end phase or anything like that. And helps you special summon monsters too. Really good card. And then one of Doom Kraken, just helps with the battle phase stuff and everything. Recyclability, really good card. Definitely just one of. Then Fortress Well, another boss monster, and we could get him out too with Sea Stealth. So very good card and can control the board as well. So kind of a beat stick as well when Legendary Ocean and everything. So just a one of. And then as well, for our normal vanilla monster, we get it for free basically with Fish Sonar. Gigo. He just becomes a beat stick, and yeah, he just comes back. So easy to bring out. He's just a one of. And then Gamma Seal. I'm opting to play Gamma Seal just because with Ice Barrier in the deck, it's searchable. And if there is any problematic cards, we could just, kaiju them. But super easy to get a hold of him. So I still opt him. You could take him out for a Warrior of Atlantis if you want to. But just in case there's a problematic card on the field and I don't have Kairyu Shin out, just kaiju over it. And then the one Ice Jade. Basically, you could just send this from hand to special summon a water monster. Really cool. It's just a one of. I just like it. Just helps turbo out some of the water guys. Like I said, you could take it out for Warrior of Atlantis just to see Legendary Ocean more. Totally up to you guys. As always, use this deck profile as a base map. And then I am just playing the one Warrior of Atlantis. We do play Terraforming. You could swap Terraforming out for another Warrior. It's just play him as a one of. He does have a decent attack stat. Eden is also a level 4, so just a good card. And then I do play both generals of the Ice Barrier, basically free summons and basically a negate, and then banishes spells and traps. So really good card. I used to play Macrocosmo and D-Fissure in this deck, but basically these two took out that spot. This just helps put pressure on your opponent. Really good cards. Literally can buy these for a couple bucks. Not too crazy. And that's it for monsters. Into spells, definitely I played 3 Legendary Oceans. I have seen deck profiles that do only play 2, but I want to max out on it. I want to make sure, I get Legendary Ocean and it stays on the field. So this is basically, besides Kairyu Shin, this is the heart of the deck. And then for backup, 3 Fish Sonar. Basically searches pretty much anything in the deck and then gets you that free special summon of the vanilla Gigo. So 3 of for sure. And I have like a crazy turbo engine in this build, playing 3 Pot of Extravagance. Like I said, we don't really use the extra deck. Like, it's there if you need to go into it, but I just mainly use the main deck monsters instead of using the extra deck. There is different versions of this deck that use like 7 Tachyon and stuff for the number monsters and stuff to get the cards, but this is, I found, is like probably the cheapest route. and it's very effective. So 3 extravagance. 2 sea stealth 2s. This just helps get the whale out and all the other water monsters. Also makes your guys non-targetable and is also an Umi. So it has a pretty good effect. You could drop it down to 1 if you want, but most videos I see play it as a 2 of. You gotta always have Umi on field, so 1 prosperity. This goes along with the turbo part of the deck that I was talking about. It's a 1 of, it's limited, so good card. Triple tactics. It's 1. Good card. Let you draw, take control, whatnot. And like I said, a lot of these cards they get reprinted, so it's a lot easier to get. 1 terraforming. Like I said, you could put Warrior of Atlantis in instead, but just in case, some variety in the deck. Power spell, Harpy Feathers Duster. You could swap it out with any other kind of card. It's just for backfield removal. Just want to have something. You could have like a Lightning Storm or Feather Duster or something. And then just because of hand traps, Called by the Grave, just good card. And then into traps, for definitely saying no to your opponent, 3 Solemn Judgments. Like I always said in like my True Draco deck profile, you can always pay half your life points, and this literally stops a summon, spell, and trap. And it's a counter trap, so they can't really say anything unless they have another counter trap. And then to help with the Umi, self-stealth attack. Basically gets back your Umi or Legendary Ocean, and then like your level 5s basically could kill anything. Like this card is like really broken. I was playing it as a 3-0, but with a lot of things that we have that counts as Umi, I think 2 is just fine. And usually if you have this out and like your Umi board pretty good, you're pretty much going to win the game. 2 Ice Barrier, just helps protect and then searches once it's engraved. Used to play 2 Foolish Burial Goods to send this, basically to instantly search, but with tight space and just turboing out the engine, I think, and then you guys could make your own version of the deck as well. Really good card. And then Dark Reef, this just helps turbo out your monsters and then get you the free vanilla as well, but it just gets you monsters on board. So really good card. You could cut it, but it's mainly a 1-of for sure, unless you have a lot of vanilla monsters in your build. But really good card too. And then Goes and Match. That's a water deck. We don't really use anything else unless you really want to summon SP Little Knight. But really good card. And then there can only be 1. We're playing a control anti-meta deck. What's to be expected with 2 good limited cards. So that's the main deck. 40 cards, guys. And then we'll get into the extra deck. But like you saw from the deck profile, we don't really need to make any of these. Stealth Kraken, and then of course number 4. These cards just go together. So, and then there is a specific build. You can use some of the shark cards and whatnot, 7 Tachyon, and you get these guys out on the field like crazy and control the board that way. So that is like another water control deck. Really good. Just because like it is a water deck, and this is like one of my only ghost rares. Silent Honor. You could play the Chaos form with the 7 Tachyon and stuff. Just a cool card. Like if you really need to make it steal a monster that was special summon, yeah, it's cool. Just wanted to throw it in a deck profile. And then Typhon and Zeus. Kind of standard nowadays. They're very easy to get. Very cheap too. But yeah, if you're in a pinch and you need a big guy, definitely good Exceed monsters. IP's IP. It's just a generic link that could go into Unicore or whatever you need. So good card. Starboy or Miss Starboy. It's a water deck. Helps boost attack if you need to. You already get attack boost from Legendary Ocean. So Starboy gives you that extra 500. It's pretty cool. Keeper, it's a water link monster, could special summon. Good card. It's just, it's just here. You could, like I said, there is like the Armored Lancer cards too that you could put in. I just end up don't having those cards, and I wanted to make this a competitive but budget friendly deck profile that anyone could pick up these cards and it won't break the bank. So, really good card though. SP Little Knight, generic, good link to a monster to control the board. The Water Charmer, it's a water deck, so enough said with that. Phoenix, backfield removal, generic. Marine Cess, water deck. And I guess a good attack stat too, 2000. And then Unicorn, just because it is a IP target and a compulse, so really good card. 15 card extra deck. There is a lot of cards you can put in for sure if you do have 7 Tachyon and stuff like that. This deck has a lot of variety you can play. You can even do like a different water control with the sharks and everything. But that is my Kairyu Shin deck profile, guys. Let me know any comments, any suggestions, anything like that. I'm still wondering what other deck profiles to do. There's a lot, there's so many archetypes in Yu-Gi-Oh! And different play styles. Me for sure, I like anti-meta or controlling the board for sure. That's why I play spellbooks. But with that, guys, please like, subscribe, comment on the video. Slifer Duelists signing off. Peace.